I have a massive fragrance haul to share with you all, so if you're interested, then just keep watching. My name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my massive birthday fragrance haul. I do these every year and I'm late this year. I actually planned on having this video go live on my birthday. However, I kind of had a bit of a family emergency. And so I'm late, but better late than never. If I seem not as excited, it's just because of stuff going on in my personal life. I am very excited to open up these fragrances though. And if you've seen these videos from me in the past, I basically buy a bunch of fragrances for myself and then save them to open them up at like gifts for my birthday. So I usually try to like either film the video on my birthday or like the day before my birthday, because I don't really allow myself to wear the fragrances until my birthday comes because they're birthday gifts. Okay, so in today's video, I have quite a few fragrances. I will say I didn't buy all these at once. I have been purchasing birthday gifts for myself since probably the beginning of August. So it's going to be a lot. So pause the video, get your snack, get your drink, and then come back and let's get into these fragrances. All right, so these will be in no particular order. Most of the fragrances I purchased, some of them were sent to me. I will let you guys know which ones were sent to me when we get to that particular fragrance. Some of them were blind buys, some of them were not. And like I said, with the exception of one, I actually wore one of these fragrances on my actual birthday, but with the exception of that one, everything else here I have not worn. So this is just a haul. These are not reviews. I do not know a lot about these fragrances. We're just opening up birthday gifts together, okay? So let's go ahead and start. The very first fragrance that's in front of me is this one from BYO, and this is De Los Santos. So of course, this looks like all the other BYO bottles, and this is one that was not a blind purchase for me. It's actually been on my wish list for some time. However, I have not smelled it in a while, so I can't tell you I really thoroughly remember how it smells. So let's try it. Okay, yes, this is like a woody, like a fresh woody scent. It has this freshness to it. It has this woodiness to it. It kind of smells like it's sandalwood because it's giving kind of creamy woodiness, but then it has this fresh vibe to it as well. And it has this slightly like smoky, dusty undertone to it. I'm not sure of the notes, but y'all, this is a beautiful fragrance and I felt like this would be perfect for fall winter. So I think I smelled this in store actually a few times, but I know I smelled it earlier this year and I put it on my wish list and plan to buy it for fall. And so my birthday haul is usually when I pick up a lot of fall fragrances. So I am so excited to have this. I think it's going to be a great kind of daily wear type of fragrance, but it also can go for date night because it's kind of sexy. It is so good smelling, like it's woody, but it's also kind of like calming. It smells really good. I feel like I'm going to be off in this video, y'all. So please forgive me if my nose is not picking up things correct. There's a lot of stuff going on, okay? But we're filming this video and we are chugging along, okay? So, but this smells really good. Very excited to get to know this a bit better. So again, that is De Los Santos from BYO. Next up, I have a new release from the brand Dries Van Noten, and this one is called Vanille Camouflage. So this one I did order a while ago. I've smelled it. I have not worn it, but I did smell it because when it came in, y'all know I can't like wait to open the packages, right? So I did smell it and I remember liking it, but let's go ahead and refresh our memories. Okay, so this is a very green vanilla. So if you don't like green vanillas, you're not gonna like this. The greenness in this kind of smells herbal. It doesn't really smell like grass. It smells more herbal, fresh green. And the vanilla in here is not gourmand. It has sweetness because obviously it's the vanilla, and it has a good amount of sweetness that really balances out the greenness, but this smells like a fresh, like green vanilla. It is so good to me. Like it smells really good. It does remind me of Angelique Noir, because I know a lot of y'all are going to ask that, because I feel like that is like the standard green vanilla at this point. So yes, it does remind me of Angelique Noir from Guerlain, but I don't think they smell exactly the same. But I feel like if you like one, you will like the other. The vanilla in here is very smooth and like kind of creamy. I'm not sure what else is in here, because honestly, that's what I pick up. I kind of feel like I pick up like an almond note as well, but not like an extremely nutty almond, more like a creamy, like milky almond. It smells really good. And this is actually a vanilla that I could see myself wearing year round. But I am so excited to wear this. So again, that is Vanille Camouflage from Dries Van Noten. This next fragrance is another new release from Dries Van Noten, and this one is Chamomile Satin. I will say I ordered both of these blindly, and I was more excited about Chamomile Satin than the Vanille Camouflage, but because I was doing the order, I was like, go ahead and do both, girl. Go ahead and do both. Like, you out there already on the edge, you might as well just like jump in, you know? So anyway, Chamomile Satin is the only fragrance I have worn. I picked this to wear on my actual birthday. So on my actual birthday, I allowed myself to wear one of these scents, even though I hadn't done the haul yet. So that was yesterday. I wore this and I absolutely loved it. So it's called Chamomile Satin, and when it opens up, you can definitely smell the chamomile. So you get that chamomile tea, but you get some spice and some warmth with that as well. But there's also something very like dark in the background. I do not remember the notes. You'll see them on the screen as per usual, but there's something very like dark and woody underneath this fragrance. And as this fragrance continues to wear, I feel like the chamomile kind of goes away or kind of fades into the background. I won't say it goes away. And this fragrance becomes more like woody sweet, like sweet woody. Like there definitely must be some vanilla in this fragrance, and it's just like this warm woody vanilla with this herbal touch. It is so freaking good, y'all. And I will say I've only worn it one time. Obviously I don't have a full review for you all, but I will say I wore it yesterday during the day. I put it on at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I could still smell it on myself when I went to take my shower at like maybe like 8 o'clock p.m. I did not touch up on this fragrance. I did not. So I was thoroughly impressed. Okay, I own 2 other fragrances from this brand besides the 2 that we're talking about, and I don't recall them being super long lasting, but this one, y'all, I couldn't believe that it lasted that long. It wasn't beast mode in the sense that it was super harsh or anything. It kind of sat closer, or I don't even want to say close. It had good projection, but it wasn't like one of those fragrances that you smell and you know it's gonna last until the next day, like Ooh for Greatness or something. But it really surprised me that it lasted that long, and it was a good first impression. So I cannot wait to get to know this fragrance more. Again, that's Chamomile Satin from Dries Van Noten. This next fragrance is one that was sent to me. It's been on my wish list for a while, but I feel like last year when I tried to order this, it kept being out of stock. All the girls sold it out. So I'm late to this bandwagon, but I'm glad to have it. So this is Sugar Leather from Une Nuit Nomad. This box is really, really pretty, y'all. So like I said, this was sent to me. I believe I have a discount code for them. Make sure you check my description box. That's where I put all my discount codes and links to all the fragrances that I'll be mentioning. But this video is not sponsored. They just sent it to me and I decided to include it in this video. So just open it up. It comes with all these like pretty postcards in here. I only have one other fragrance from this brand, and it's Jardins de Mitzvah, which I actually love. But I don't remember the packaging being this nice, but maybe that was a long time ago when I was sent that one. So maybe it was this nice, but I really don't remember. But this one is beautiful. So here is the bottle. Like I said, it's Sugar Leather. And let's smell it. Okay, this is good. It smells boozy. Yeah, it's giving me like a boozy saffron type of scent. I'm not sure if saffron is a note, but I feel like I can pick up on saffron and something boozy, like alcoholic. And some sort of fruit. I don't know. It could be apple, but it also smells like it could be like a dark purple fruit, like plum or something like that. Okay, this is really nice, but I'm actually surprised because I feel like this gets compared a lot to Angel Share from Kilian. And for me, this smells darker, less sweet, and almost like more boozy than that. I really like it, but I'm surprised that this gets as much hype as it does. I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I love the way this smells. But for me, this is definitely more unisex than I was expecting, because I feel like I've heard a lot of women rave about this. And y'all know I love my unisex or even leaning masculine scents, but a lot of ladies don't, okay? Especially when it comes to boozy scents. So I'm actually surprised at how this smells. I expected it to smell like a lot sweeter and all because of all the rave reviews it's been getting. But I'm here for it. I like this. Oh yeah, I like this. This smells like something up my alley. I feel like I'm picking up a little bit of like a suede or leather note as well now as this continues to dry down, but nothing overpowering. Very smooth. Everything's very smooth. So even though it's a boozy scent, it doesn't smell like hard to wear in my opinion. Not for me anyway. So can't wait to actually try this out. So far, I am impressed. Again, that's Sugar Leather from Nuit Nomad. So this next fragrance is from Carolina Herrera, and this is from their Confidential line, and this is called Iris Empire. So if you've been rocking with me for a bit, you may know that I've been in an iris mood lately. And yeah, this has been on my wish list along with some, I want to smell some other ones from the line, but I don't know anywhere I can smell these in person. So this was a blind buy. I have smelled it though. When it came in, I smelled it, but this was a blind buy. So smells so good, y'all. So this smells, the iris in here smells like that sweet lipsticky type of iris. You get the powderiness, but it's not overly powdery. It's more like cosmetic powdery lipsticky. But it has this sweetness to it. It smells really, really good, y'all. As the fragrance continues to dry down, I also feel like I pick up some chocolatey nuances. But I wouldn't call it a chocolate scent, but definitely like some chocolatey nuances, a darker base to this fragrance. Maybe even something like patchouli that's giving it a little bit of an earthy, woody type vibe. It is gorgeous. So I haven't worn this one, but like I said, I have smelled this before because I couldn't wait. So I'm very excited to wear this. I think this is going to be perfect for cooler days, and it doesn't feel too heavy because of that kind of sweet lipsticky smell. So we shall see how it does. But again, that is Iris Empire from Carolina Herrera. So this next fragrance is the one that I knew I would be getting for my birthday, y'all. I knew it because I have been looking at this fragrance basically all year. I've shared some deals with y'all, and when it came up on a deal that I couldn't resist and it was close enough to my birthday, I knew I was getting. I mean, I already knew I was going to get it, but I had just been searching, you know, waiting for the right deal to pop up. So I knew I was getting it for my birthday, and y'all, like, I got a little story. So first, let's talk about the fragrance. So we have Amber Oud or Amber Oud from Roja Parfums. So this fragrance is not a new fragrance. And I remember a few years ago, it was getting a lot of attention and I just never got it. But lately, I've been going through my wish list and kind of looking back at things that have been on my wish list for a while. And this is one of those fragrances that has been on my wish list a while and I never tried. So this was a blind buy, a risky one. Like I would not suggest blind buying a fragrance of this price. But I will tell you, I did not pay full price. I didn't pay anywhere near full price. This is the smaller size, the 50 ml size. It also comes in a 100 ml size. And y'all, like I've been like yearning to wear this. I opened this as soon as it came in and it was a love at first sniff for me, y'all. No disappointment. Okay. So this is an amber scent. Yes, it has oud in it, but it's not extremely heavy. It just like gives it a backbone. And I feel like if you've smelled Roja oud fragrances, I feel like you get the vibe. Like the oud is definitely present, but it's not animalic or anything like that. It's a very smooth, easygoing, luxurious oud. And then the amber in here is warm, it's spicy, it's resinous. It feels very luxurious and rich. And I will say when I got this, but like I had been waiting on this to come in. When I got it, y'all, I couldn't wait. I immediately opened it and I loved it. And I wanted to wear it, but I'm like, no, Ayesha, you bought it for your birthday. You cannot wear it. So I haven't smelled it since then because, you know, I want this to feel like a birthday gift. So yeah, I have been waiting to wear this. And so the next time I go out at night, I'm wearing this, okay? I am wearing this. I'm super excited. Now, what the funny thing is if you follow me on Instagram and you are a member of my broadcast channel, it's called Fragrance Steals and Deals. I share with y'all deals on there all the time, right? So I ordered this bottle. I remember when I ordered it, I saw it in the new packaging. I'm like, I don't know. Should I wait and try to get the old packaging? I don't know. But I ended up seeing this for a relatively decent price in the new packaging. So I went ahead and got it. But I was concerned because I know that this can stay in the clothes. And so my eyes had always been on the crystal version, which the crystal version doesn't stay in the clothes. And lo and behold, I got the crystal version too. It is bad. It's bad, y'all. I have a problem, okay? I have a shopping problem. But me sharing those deals with y'all gets me in trouble as well. So not only did I get the regular version, I got the crystal version, and I got the 100 ml bottle because it was a really good price. So I'm gonna tell y'all the price on this because I don't usually like to tell prices because I know it's like sticker shock for a lot of y'all. But these are birthday gifts to myself. So the price that I paid for this bottle was $329 for the 100 ml bottle. And then for the 50 ml bottle, I think I paid like $270, which was already a good deal. But do y'all see that price difference? Okay, so I was like, you know what? I feel like this is a fragrance that I am going to love and wear a lot. So I went ahead and got the crystal version too because I could spray that on anything. And I know it makes no sense. Like, I realized that, but when I saw it for that price, I couldn't resist. I literally couldn't resist. I tried to talk myself out of it. I waited till the next day to see if it would sell out. I shared it with y'all too, and it didn't sell out. And I was like, give it to me. So let me open this bottle. I hadn't opened this one yet, but this is the crystal version. It's supposed to smell exactly the same, but it is clear so that you can spray it over anything. And I honestly feel like, even though it's an amber oud fragrance, I honestly feel like this is not too heavy to wear year round. So I will definitely be wearing this because I got a ton of it now, right? Yep, smells exactly the same. There's a little bit of powderiness to this fragrance. I forgot to mention that before, but yeah, it smells, they smell identical. Yep. They smell identical. So I am super excited, and I better get to wearing these. Don't tell me how stupid I am. I realize I should not have done that. But when you think about, I paid less for these two bottles than I would have paid for one bottle alone. That's how I'm justified, okay? Yeah, don't come for me. Please don't come for me, okay? So speaking of double purchases and my sale finds getting me in trouble, the other one that I double purchased is this one. So this is from Kajal, and this is Icon. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is, I think, their newest release. And what had happened was I ordered this when I found it on sale for a good price. I ordered it, and then they came out with the tester bottle at an even better price, and I ordered that one too. And I could have returned it. I did set up the return like I was going to return it, but I decided I will be giving my extra bottle away. So if you would like to be entered into the giveaway, I am sorry. There is no good way for me to give it away on YouTube. I'm tired of trying because it never really works out. So you do have to be subscribed to my channel. You do have to follow me on Instagram. You do have to be in my Fragrance Steals and Deals broadcast channel. And I'll leave details for the giveaway down below. I'm sorry, I know that's going to piss some of y'all off because you've refused to get Instagram, but that is just going to be the easiest way for me to do it. So I'm sorry that it works out like that, but it is hard to give away stuff on YouTube because, number one, scammers, and number two, there's no way to direct message. I can't be asking y'all for email addresses and stuff like that in the comment section. So yeah, so in the future, if I come up with a different way to do giveaways on YouTube, I will definitely give stuff away on YouTube. But for now, it's just gonna have to be on Instagram. So make sure you check out the description box if you're interested in entering the giveaway. But let's smell this. And I will say the tester bottle came exactly like the regular bottle, like it came in a box and everything. So this is the tester bottle that I opened, I believe. I think so, but they look exactly the same, so I really don't know which one is which. But the one that I'll be giving away is the one that I have not opened. It smells so good, y'all. Okay, so I think passion fruit is the main fruit that I'm smelling in this, but I also feel like I can smell something like pineapple. Yeah, something like pineapple or mango, but it's like dark and spicy kind of. It's not a fruity, like summery type scent. So it's giving tropical vibes, but in a dark, like sexy nighttime way. It also smells like there could be oud in this fragrance. Not sure if it's oud, but there's definitely some sort of like woody base to this. It is sweet, but it's balanced out with the tartness of like those fruits like pineapple or mango or something. And then it's also balanced out by the depth and like darkness of this fragrance. It is gorgeous. I do feel like I can pick up the DNA of Kajal in this. I don't have a bunch of Kajal fragrances. I only have, this is only my third one, but I do feel like there's something similar running through all of them, but not similar enough that they smell alike, but they smell like they're from this house. It is gorgeous though. This smells so freaking good. And I know with passion fruit, if you're like me, if you hear somebody say passion fruit is in a fragrance, you think about Herbal Pura, which doesn't list passion fruit, but you think about Herbal Pura and Kirkate and basically all the Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, but it does not smell like those, y'all. It doesn't. It smells so freaking good and luxurious and sexy. This is definitely date night appropriate year round. So again, that's Icon by Kajal. This next fragrance is one that I said I was not going to blind buy, but I'm a liar, apparently. So this is from Tom Ford and it is Black Lacquer. Why did I do this, y'all? Why did I do this? Why did I blind buy this? When I looked at the notes, I'm like, nah, Ayesha, don't do it. Don't do it. And then I came across a tiny sale. I think it was like 20% off or something. And so I got the small bottle and it was somewhere where I could return it if I needed to. So I wasn't that worried. But y'all, I like it. I opened it as soon as I got it. Of course, like I said, I did not wear it, but I did want to smell it. And I like it. It's interesting. So I think this is supposed to have like a vinyl note in it. So I was worried about that. And I feel like I can pick up on like that vinyl type of like a record, if you know what that is. Like a record. I feel like I can pick that up, but it's not overpowering or at all. It's just kind of like interesting and strangely addictive. This is dark and spicy. Kind of smells like there's a bit of leather or something in here as well, but then it has this like smooth sweetness. This is very interesting, and I will tell you that if you have been a long-term Tom Ford lover, this smells like older Tom Ford. Like I know Tom Ford gets a lot of flack and people say since Estee Lauder bought them out, they just come out with uninteresting fragrances. I don't agree with that, but I will say that a lot of the fragrances now are not like the fragrances of old. They're not like the Black Orchids. They're not like the Tobacco Vanille. They're not, you know, they're not those, okay? This smells like those, okay? It smells really good. Not a safe blind buy. Don't do like me, okay? Don't do like me. But I'm happy to have it. And I will definitely be wearing this. I think it's going to be good for colder weather, but I also feel like I could get away with it right now at nighttime. Not during the day, but definitely at night. So I am excited to wear that one. So again, that is Black Lacquer from Tom Ford. Next up is a fragrance that was sent to me from the good old folks over at Twisted Lily. So thank you so much to Twisted Lily for sending this out to me. This is from the brand Matière Première and it is Incense Suave. Now this was not a blind gift for me. They asked me what I would like and I requested this, but I had smelled this before. It was on my wish list for a while. So if they didn't send it to me, I was gonna buy it. So I was very happy to receive it. So like I said, I have smelled this before, but when I smelled it, I believe it was like the spring. And so I put it on my wish list for fall, winter, because at that time I wasn't buying any more like cold weather fragrances. And so I haven't smelled it since then. I did not open this because I was going to wait to open it with you all. But here is what the bottle looks like. Oh, they sent me the big boy. Okay. Okay, Twisted Lily. Thank you. So let's smell it again. Yes, it smells really good. So this is a sweet incense fragrance. So the incense in here is definitely present. That's the like major notes, but it has this like sweet smokiness to it. It also has a woodiness to it, but to me, it smells like sandalwood, like a creamy sandalwood. It's not a harsh woodiness to it. It's mainly incense and some sort of sweet smokiness. It smells so good, y'all. So good. And I really like the way that Parfumeur does their fragrances, because I feel like they have a lot of fragrances that focus on a particular note, but they do it so extremely well. Everything is so smooth and well done. This is now my third one from the brand. I have smelled some others because I have sampled some others, and I do have others on my wish list, but this was the top of the wish list. I am so excited. Like, even though it's an incense fragrance, I actually feel like I could wear this one year round. So even though I was saving it for fall, I feel like I could wear this now. Maybe not on the hottest day, but definitely at night. This smells so freaking good. Yeah, it's very calming. I love this, y'all. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So, of course, I do have a discount code and a link for Twisted Lily. So if you're interested in this fragrance, check out my description box. I'll have the link and the discount code down there for you all. And I'm very excited to wear this. So again, thank you to Twisted Lily for sending this over. Again, that's Incense Suave from Parfumeur. This next fragrance is all Marcy's fault, okay? Marcy, this is your fault. If y'all don't know who Marcy is, I will link her channel down below, but she's always influencing me. And this fragrance has been on like my to smell list for the longest. So when I saw she got it a couple months ago, like this has been on my list that I thought I may get for my birthday or at least sample. But when I saw that she got it like a couple months ago and she talked about how good it was, it immediately moved up to the top. And I was like, if I got to go all out and blind buy it, I'm gonna do it. Don't be like me, y'all. Be better than me, okay? But I did get a little bit of a deal on this because this fragrance is extremely expensive. But this is from the brand Electimus, and this is Cupid's Kiss. Now, for some reason, this fragrance is way more expensive than a lot of their other fragrances. But I'll link the discounted place that I got it from down below because it's been on there like a few months. But I was thinking I may get a sample, or I don't know, but I ended up just buying it. But yeah, this is what the bottle looks like. So it's a beautiful purple. And I have already smelled this because, like I said, this has been on my wish list since probably like March. So as soon as it came in, I had to open it. I had to. So let's go ahead and smell it again. Yes, it smells so freaking good. So it's giving me sweet spiciness, and the sweetness smells purple. I don't know if it's because of the bottle, but to me it smells purple, almost like, I don't want to say grapes because that sounds very childish, but it's definitely giving me a grapey type of vibe, similar to Mercurial Cashmere from this brand. I also feel like that gives me a grapey type of vibe. I'm not saying they smell the same. I'm just saying that kind of grapey vibe that I get at the beginning is similar, and it's kind of like a fizzy grapey vibe. But this fragrance has like a dark, dark undertone. Like, I'm guessing there's oud in this. That's will be my guess. But it also has like this smokiness to it. It has a little bit of a floral nature to it. I haven't worn this, like I said, but I did smell it. But y'all, I can't wait to wear it. I am very happy with this. It smells very interesting, but it also smells wearable. So I was a little bit nervous because I think when I looked at the notes, there was a lot of stuff in there and I was like, is this gonna work for me? But y'all, I am so happy with this fragrance. I can't wait to wear it. I hope it wears really well on my skin. I will say though, if you don't like any type of smoky vibes in your fragrance, I don't think you're gonna like this because I feel like as this dries down, it gets more smoky. But I love a good smoky scent. I mean, it doesn't smell like you've been smoking, but there's definitely like a smoky, sweet smokiness to it. I love it, y'all. I love it. Cannot wait to wear it. I have been waiting on this, y'all, so bad. I'm so ready to like start wearing all these fragrances. So again, this is Cupid's Kiss from Electimus. Next up, I have 3 fragrances that were sent to me from Bon Parfumeur. So thank you so much to Bon Parfumeur for sending these out to me. I have not opened any of them, so I'm gonna try to get through them relatively quickly because I can already see I've been filming for way too long and we're still not done yet. So let's go ahead and open them up. So the company reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try any more fragrances from them. And so I gave them ones that I was interested in. And so these first 2 are ones that I named that I wanted to try, and they sent it to me. And then the last one is going to be a brand new release that will be out in October. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. But this very first one is 301. And for the sake of time, because they have the key notes on the front of these fragrances, I'm going to tell them to you. I'll also still put all the notes down below like I usually do. But I know when I'm like smelling something for the first time, it kind of takes me a while to kind of tell you what it smells like. But the key notes on this one are amber, cardamom, and santal. So yes, yes. I smell a creamy, almost milky sandalwood. Yeah, this is almost coming off lactonic. So I don't feel like this is going to work for everybody because you combine that milky sandalwood with the cardamom and it's giving kind of like a drink. Yeah. I feel like I can pick up amber too, but to me it's mostly the sandalwood and the cardamom. It's very creamy. Creamy to the point that I feel like could be bothersome for some of y'all. So if you don't like lactonic scents, I don't think this is going to be for you. I don't know if there's actually a milk note in here, but it definitely is giving off milky vibes. It smells really good though. There's something kind of addictive about it. I love cardamom, so maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. It also kind of smells musky. Like there's a underlying musk to this fragrance. Really interesting. So super excited. That is 301. The next one they sent me is 401. And I believe this is probably one of their more popular ones. I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about this one. But this one, it says the keynotes are cedar, prune confit. I don't know what that means. I think that's French. And vanille, which is vanilla. So let's smell it. This is spicy but sweet. It's giving like a little bit of a boozy vibe as well. Maybe that prune confit that's on here, maybe it's plum because that's what I feel like it smells like to me. So it's giving dark purple fruity vibes, but spicy. And the cedar in here is definitely present. This is not at all what I was expecting, but it's good. It's good. I expected this to be like a sweet, kind of sugary sweet fragrance, but it's not that at all. This is really good. I actually find this to smell unisex. I thought it was going to be very feminine and very sweet. Yeah, overall, I feel like I'm getting like a boozy, woody, fruity type scent. I don't know if there's a boozy note in here or it's just from the dark fruits, because sometimes I feel like with those darker fruits like plum, they smell a little bit boozy to me. So I'm assuming that's what it is. But it smells really good. Y'all, this is like one of the best hauls ever, okay? I was worried because there were so many I hadn't opened yet, especially from these ones that were sent to me. I was like, what is it going to be that I don't like? So I am so excited that we are like batting for 1,000 right now. So this next one is a brand new release, and this one is called Iris Cartagena. So like I said, it comes out in October, but they did offer to send this to me. So I am excited to try this. Like I said, I've been having an iris moment. Oh yeah. This is giving chocolatey smoky iris. Like there definitely has to be some sort of tobacco or something in here. I don't see, they don't have the notes on these bottles. I think these are the new Extrait de Parfums. I think they came out, or they're coming out with, I think 3 different ones. So they don't have the notes on these bottles, but I'm definitely picking up like a sweet iris, like that's powdery. It's not lipsticky though, but it is a little powdery, and spicy tobacco and some sort of chocolatey note, but not extremely sweet chocolatey, almost like cocoa or cacao, where it's like more that nutty chocolatey. This smells really good. This, yeah, yep. Oh, okay, on the back here, they do have their keynote. So it has iris, cacao, and papyrus. So I don't really know what papyrus smells like. I know that's a green note. And now that now that I've read that, I can definitely pick up on something green in this fragrance. But that's why I don't like to read notes before I talk about a fragrance, because I really wasn't picking up too much greenness. But now that I've read that, I feel like I'm picking that up. But to me, this is a chocolatey, yeah, a chocolatey, spicy iris scent. Very nice, but probably only cold weather appropriate. So again, that's Iris Cartagena 502 from Bon Parfumeur. So again, thank you to Bon Parfumeur for sending all 3 of those fragrances out to me. This next fragrance is one that I purchased, and this is from Memo Paris. It's African leather. So here is what the bottle looks like. And again, this was not a blind buy. This is one I smelled in store a while ago, and I wanted to buy it, but at that time, I think we were going into the summer. And so I was like, no, I'll just wait and buy it for the fall. So fall is basically here. So I bought it. So let's refresh my memory because I haven't smelled it in a while. Oh yeah. So this is spicy, but like a fresh, spicy, leathery scent. But don't let the leather scare you off in this fragrance. This fragrance has been out for a while, and I never was interested in trying it because it has leather in it and I wasn't really like checking for it. But when I came across the Memo Paris counter, I just had to smell it because I feel like this is one of their more popular scents that have been around a while. And so I had to just smell it, and I was pleasantly surprised because it's fresh and spicy, and the leather is there, but it's not strong and animalic. It is very smooth, very easygoing. Definitely a unisex fragrance, but one that I could easily see myself wearing. Just not when it's hot. This is definitely more cool or cold weather, but extremely good smelling. I'm not sure what kind of spices are in here, but I would guess cardamom, nutmeg, maybe some cinnamon. So very those type of warm spices. But then there's this freshness to this as well. Almost like there's something like basil or something in here. It is really good. So although this is a leather scent, like I said, it's pretty smooth. I don't know that this is going to be for everybody, especially if you don't like unisex scents. But if you're good with unisex scents, I feel like you should get your nose on this if you're interested in trying a leather fragrance out. Now, this is not like a vanilla leather, like what's becoming more popular. This is not that. It's not sweet like that. But the leather has this kind of inherent sweetness in it. But it's definitely not giving like sweet gourmand vanilla leather like a lot of fragrances that I feel like have come out over the last year or so. So definitely get your nose on this one. Not a safe blind buy, but I am very happy to have it. So again, that's African Leather from Memo Paris. This next fragrance is a new release from the brand Acro, and this is called Glow. Now this was a blind buy for me, and I have not opened it. I just took the packaging off, like the plastic off just now. So let's see. I did get the smallest bottle because I felt like that would be wise for me. And it looks so tiny, but this is a 30 ml bottle. Yeah. But I feel like that's a good size for me, honestly. Okay, so this is definitely giving vanilla, maybe like some amber. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It feels almost like fluffy, like very like cozy cashmere sweater type of vibe. Very kind of easygoing. I feel like this is going to be something I can easily wear to bed or out and about. I like it, but I'm not sure it's extremely unique. But it does smell like something I would wear a lot. Did I need it? I don't know, but it is really pretty, and I'm happy to have it and try it. I'm glad I got the small bottle because I kind of feel like this could be one of those fragrances that could get lost in my collection because it doesn't smell extremely special. Not that every fragrance needs to be special, but I got a lot of fragrances, so yeah, it smells really good though. I feel like the more I keep smelling it, the more I like it. So I'm sure you will see me talking about this in future videos. Again, that is Acro Glow. This next brand is from The Harmonist, and this is Hypnotizing Fire. So this is the Parfum version. I believe it comes in an Eau de Parfum and a Parfum version. I have smelled this in store, but it's been a while. But it's been on my list of things that I wanted to add to my collection or to retry. And again, with the deals, I found a deal. I purchased it. It's a problem. Okay. Oh, wait. That smells pretty strong. Let me spray that. Okay, so this is giving woody, spicy, a little smoky. Kind of smells like there's like vanilla or tonka in here. Maybe tonka because it's giving like a nutty sweetness. Smells like something that's right up my alley. But again, I don't know. I've opened too many fragrances at this point, so I kind of feel like my nose is getting tired. And I don't know that this is really wowing me. We were doing so well. We were doing so good. I'm not sure this is really wowing me. This is one I'm going to have to report back. Like, it smells good, but I don't feel like I remember. I feel like it smelled better when I smelled it before. So maybe it's just that I've opened too many fragrances, but it does smell really good. Yeah, I we'll be wearing this and trying it out. Let me know if you've tried this fragrance. What do you think of it? It is popular, but for some reason, I don't know. I feel like it's reminding me of something else, and I don't know what that is right now. So anyway, again, that's Hypnotizing Fire from The Harmonist. So this video has gotten super long. I do have a few more fragrances, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all these. These two fragrances here, we're just going to save for another video. These are the new fragrances from Creed. I'll show y'all the bottles. I haven't smelled them yet, but I plan to do a this, that, or both video that features these two fragrances. So you will hear about these fragrances, but for the sake of time, we're not going to talk about them today. I was kind of leaning that way anyway, not to talk about them today. But because this video is so long, we're definitely not talking about them. But that's what they look like. This is Centaurus and this is Delphinus. Like I said, I have not smelled them, but I will soon. And you will see a video featuring these two. It's not going to be next week or anything, because when I do those videos, I like to be able to wear the fragrances and experience them and give y'all an actual review. But I know these are quite popular and I know y'all want to know about them. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I might do like a little snippet or something about how they smell on there. Sorry to tease y'all, but it is what it is, y'all. All right, next up is this one. Now this is from Zerof and this is Lacquer del Soleil. So this one was a risky blind buy for me, because the last fragrance I bought from Zerof, it didn't, like, I liked it, but it didn't really wow me. And this one, I was like, I really wanted to try it. It's been in and out of my cart several times. And then I finally broke down one day and just ordered it. And I ordered the big bottle, which must mean that I must have found like a great deal on it, because normally I order these in the small bottles. They come in a 1 ounce size, but I must have found a great deal. But the bottle is really pretty. And I will say the big bottle is better than the small bottle for this particular one, in my opinion. All right, so this is what the bottle looks like. I still have my plastic on the tassel, and it has a sticker on here that I need to take off, but y'all get the point. It looks like a sunset. It is beautiful. It reminds me of tropical vacations. Let's smell it though. Okay, this is interesting. I can smell some sort of fruit, like an orange. Like I feel like I smell like mandarin orange. And I feel like I smell tuberose. I don't know. Some sort of flower, white flower, a little bit of spice, and this kind of like beachy vibe. But I wouldn't call this a beachy scent. It is interesting. There's a little bit of powderiness to this as well. This is very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like I like it, but I'm gonna have to wear it on skin. It smells very unique. I can't think of another fragrance right now that smells like this. And like I said, maybe my nose is just tired because it's been working, but I like it. I'm excited about this. Like, I know it probably doesn't seem like it, but it's really interesting. And that's what I like from brands like Zerof. I like when they come out with interesting scents. And I feel like when I wear this on my skin, I'm going to fall in love. Because right now, like, the more I keep smelling it, the more I keep liking it. But it's really hard for me to pinpoint any notes or anything for you all. It's very, very interesting. So again, that is Lacquer del Soleil from Zerof. I feel kind of bad because I feel like this video is not going to be very helpful to y'all. I don't feel like I'm describing things well. But y'all, this is just me opening up my gifts with my friends. So sorry. Last fragrance. I've already opened this one, so at least this won't be like a first impression, but this one is Lattafa Serre. I did do a first impression on this one on my Instagram, I believe. Here's what the bottle looks like. And again, I'm not really going to spend any time on this besides to tell you it's like a suede vanilla that has this almondy tone to it and some spices like cinnamon to it. I am really enjoying the way this smells. I haven't worn it yet, but I will, because there is another fragrance that I feel like this reminds me of. And I'll tell you what the fragrance is. It's Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. So remember how I told you I was going to do a this, that, or both? this will be in that video as well. So I will be wearing this, testing it out, let you guys know more about it. But if you are like, you don't want to wait for that, I will say that if you like vanilla sex, you could probably safely buy this one and enjoy it. I'm not saying they're 100% dupes or anything. I think this is supposed to be original scent, but I'm just saying that they smell somewhat similar. So again, that is Sarah by Lattafa, and I don't like the bottle, y'all. I like the bottle, I don't like the cap. So the bottle is doing what it's supposed to do. The cap is doing too much. I do appreciate that effort went into this, and this feels heavy and all, but I don't like the way it looks. Like I said, I did do a first impression on Instagram, so I'll try to link that for y'all as well. But yeah, that's it. That's my birthday haul. I gotta go. Let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances. What do you think of them? What are you most interested in hearing my thoughts on in a future video? Leave that in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video was super long. I'm sorry my energy didn't seem top tier, but such is life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on, and make sure you check out my description box for links to all the products mentioned and to my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.